Hello and welcome back to another episode of Binding the Isaac. Now I am going to of course pick the poop, not the poop blue baby, or 3 question marks as some people like to call him. I'm just gonna lay down some poop. I accidentally played a run which was completely an accident before I started the recording. I just opened up the Binding of Isaac and everything went just as reasonable. Then I had to type a message to some person and all of a sudden I heard these weird shuffling noises. Turned out I just activated the game and went inside a run with Blue Baby for some strange reason. Luckily nothing happened, so it's all good. Now the poop isn't worth shits, so I'm gonna take Book of Sin. It's not that great either, but I'm gonna take it at least. And just take it with me and be content with that. Now, as you can obviously see, Blue Baby is a very interesting character who can be kind of hard to manipulate, and he is a very hard character to to finish up correctly. So that can prove quite a challenge, especially since he is more oriented for the late game. And as of yet, I have not unlocked the late game yet, so it doesn't really seem to work in my favor. So one thing he does have though is a natural slightly higher damage than regular base damage, so that's something. All right. And oh goodness, yeah, I don't rightly remember how the devil chance works with Blue Baby, if it's still just red hearts, which would make no sense because Blue Baby has no red hearts whatsoever. Yeah, it isn't. It must be just contact damage in general. So I believe the 2 of hearts is useless to us. 1 bomb would be epic, mostly since I could get loads of other bombs. Yeah, it is completely useless. Blue fucking baby. That's also what he is represented as, like being blue, and the spirit heart. You see the correlation right there? Probably do. And basically if he picks up a health up of any sort, he just gets 1 freaking special or 1 spirit heart, and that's it. Very angry that I didn't get any bombs, but oh well. I could always go in and seriously, am I gonna risk it just for the off chance of there being a bomb in there? You know what? There wasn't even a single bomb. Let me pick up this and compensate for my stupidous action. And no arcade on the next floor, which is, I mean, it's fine. Arcades are obviously not as much worth, since that he now sacrifices his spirit hearts whenever he plays the gambling game. That's a rather difficult position to be in. But oh well. His slightly higher damage, natural damage, always is kind of a great benefit. That's something to look out for. This is a huge trinket, not gonna lie. Mom's spell does it so that there is 10%, or due to calculation mistakes, 9% chance of there be of every single heart drop being a spirit heart. So that's something. I think it's not really a calculation mistake. It's just so that it doesn't check the item if it's already a spirit heart, since that wouldn't really make any sense. And since there's natural 10% chance of every heart drop being a spirit heart, that that kind of makes sense in that this is slightly scary boss fight. Jesus. Luckily it does seem to go pretty well, unless when it does that shit. I did get a deal with the devil, but I can't really survive it. But I'm gonna go in. Might get something better in the future. These will all... No, Brimstone was not terrible, but the other one, Jesus. I would be loathing off if I ever took that. Now obviously curse rooms are always kind of a health gamble. And tinted rocks have a much higher value than they ever had. to be quite honest. If I don't get any single consumable right this instant, I'm gonna be quite pissed. I mean, both from this guy and from the floors, from the room itself. Just a red heart. I see, I see. Of course, I also kind of screwed myself over by Right. That's something you just gotta live with, apparently. Now, can I get anything out of here which should make it worthwhile? I do not know. Oh, no, of course not. Of course not. That would be too much to ask for, would it not? Jesus. Onwards we go to our utter dementia, to ruthless extermination. How the hell did that hit? Oh well, things are not looking bright now. That's a low chance, and just some flies, which is basically my base damage times 2. So that'd be like, what is it? If it's 1.5 up and you have a 3.5 natural, it's 0.5 or 0.05. Jesus, how long does that take? This is a pill. This is bad trips can kill you when you're blue, baby. Bad trips can fucking kill you, and it even apparently got symbolized by this brilliant tear. Apparently, so blue, baby. Right, I'm gonna go with one more. That one was terrible to begin with, so I don't really mind not getting anything out of it. Speedball, on the other hand, it's not very good, but it is something, and speed is quite nice. But just shot speed is fine, really. It's not that bad. Some people just don't favor it in return of other great items. That makes much sense, especially with some certain item combinations. The shot speed upgrade is terrible. Lump of coal, for example, is a great example. For example, since it being that the more frames your chills stay on the screen, the more damage you do. Haven't been getting anything out of. Oh, that's nice. That's real nice. So I will not use the key for the shop this time unless I get over 15 cents, because I don't really know why I would do that. But this is very neat. And Larry Junior's is also neat. At least kind of neat. Not really that easy when you don't have penetrating tears effects, but I mean, it could be much worse. Then again, but yeah, kind of took damage right there. But when there's one left, it's much more easier to handle. So just get out of your cycle right there. Oh, Jesus, mate. Right, would you mind not laying your excrements all over the place, please? We're trying to have a civilized culture here in our basement. Look, I don't mind your company or anything, but this is getting out of hand, man. I'm telling you. Don't. Oh, there you see our speed my speed actually saved me this time, which is kind of huge. And these pills could also be kind of huge, but they could also be kind of deadly. Okay, that's neither, I believe. This is very nice. I'm gonna carry the lockdown pill just in case. I really, as I mentioned, do not recognize if it's good or bad. I'm just gonna take it, you know. I think if you already... The thing about luck is, if you've started on a path having luck upgrades, you should not take luck downgrades. But if you started on a path doing the other thing, you should not take luck upgrades. Because evidently you could go down to such a low luck that you will go negative, and that's when things start getting trippy. Oh, the secret room. Oh boy, this is ooh, right. Yeah, so I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna save one heart. Oh, okay, I'm gonna grab this penny. Right. Slightly scary position, but the unicorn horn makes me feel kind of very much safer. except for the fact that I'm kind of dead now, and I used my charge on simply for avoid taking one single heart of damage. Am I gonna use this key? No, not yet. At least not yet. Might do later. These spiders always have this kind of tricky movement system, which I've never really learned to perfect. And this is god awful, so I'm gonna take it and let you never appear again in my sight, friend. Right, 2 cents is probably not worth it. And why the hell did this happen? Why do they spawn at the same time? Was that, what, is that seriously supposed to happen? Or is that a possibility that can happen? Apparently it is. Maybe I exploited some sort of glitch. Maybe I didn't. That's not to tell. That's not to tell. And not to be told. So obviously Spirit Heart, yeah, obviously was a wave that spawned out of nowhere. I think it was because they were regular flies, and the game doesn't like regular flies. Let's leave it at that. So are you there, you little spideys? Get out before it's too late. Good. Oh boy, that was too close for comfort. Now if I get, I think these, whatchamacallem guys are programmed to fly just a, but they still deal contact damage with you, so fuck that. That's not very delightful in any context whatsoever. This guy really needs to die very soon, thank you. Oh boy, this is not very nice. I am unfortunately going to sacrifice this for the chance of there being temperance, which is kind of the opposite of helpful at this mirror point. Yeah, chances are I'm props gonna die in not that long. There you have it. There you bloody have it. Oh boy, oh boy. Am I really gonna do another one? I think I'm gonna wait with Blue Baby, to be honest with you. Until I've gotten a bit later in the game, but I'm just gonna hit random. Get Eve, which is also a weak character, but I kinda seem to like Eve at the same time, even though she is pretty fucking weak. Even though I just took damage from the flames, which you should never take damage from the bonfire flames, that's for true. But I just went on and did it. And Dead Bird didn't give me any single, well, remark whatsoever. Didn't aid me in any sort of way. That's nice. That's real neat. I got Curse of the Labyrinth with me, which means a bigger floor, but it is an excellent floor in the first place. I just realized. So keys are of very high concern now, to be quite honest. And I believe when it's an excellent floor like this, you also do encounter tougher enemies, because that room we just had before, that shouldn't really be regular for just the basement 1 kind of segment area, so there should be something that will correlate with that shit. Do not attempt any funny beeswax flies. I've got my eyes on you. These, on the other hand, well, props. I'm just gonna blow him up, spill him up, boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Potatoes. Keys, that's kind of ideal placement for the key, and whoa. This is one of those situations where you do not pick up lockdown pills. Never. Every single time you get a lockup stat, this there is a high chance for these nice fellas to appear for you to get shot at your enemies, which should ultimately die in the end. That's very neat, very neat. It I think it does 3.2 times the damage of a regular tier, which is absolutely amazing. When you can, maybe you should have like pushed that in some distance, but I was afraid of dying and I could have as well. Don't have a bomb yet, which is terrible, but definitely are pretty tougher enemies, I would say, in the whole system right now. At least these guys could not really deal contact damage. Oh, that's really, really nice. This setup is kind of ideal, actually. I'm gonna keep this setup just for now. And wait till I might get more spirit hearts, or lose them, and then I'll take the heart. Because once you stay at this kind of interval, it will stay permanent. Your curse will forever be... right, I just messed it up. Let's not speak of that again, shall we? This was not a shop. I don't know why I viewed it as being a shoppy place. Apparently you are supposed to be able to stand up to the seat, to one of the sides, and then they shouldn't be able to hit you, but I'm always kind of concerned. So I'm not gonna do that. Now, Temperance would be amazing. Temperance is kind of neat always for Eve. So, alright, I'm gonna go to the last item room, which was actually just beside the other one, with just a few intervals. This is Ghost Baby, which is fine. Spectral Tears, alright. I'll grab him, as long as I can, without no remorse. Yeah, famine. Oh, right, we have 2 boss fights. That's something I tend to forget. Gosh darn it. Yeah, no. You are not able to create any more disastrous effects than you've already done, mate. So, don't even attempt. You will not succeed, that's true. I will use everything in my arsenal to make sure that you go down where you belong. Oh, calm down there, sonny boy. I'm not hungry yet, so don't you go up here in front of me. Good. Couldn't ask for more. Larry Jr. once again with the double variant. Apparently that's the thing that happens. Fortunately, he does not shoot piercing shots, which whoa, shit! I did not see that the poop. Wow, that was rather frightening. Didn't see the poop wasn't shot down to cinders. So can't believe they didn't actually go after me. I really cannot figure out with their AI if it's completely random or if it's somewhat related to your position. It should kind of be somewhat, at least somewhat related. Yeah, there you have it. Like that. And yeah, actually Deadbird kind of helped a lot, especially these kind of enemies. She is pretty good. Or it is pretty good. I'm not gonna genderize a dead animalistic object like that. Not yet, at least. I got no use for doing it. I'm gonna probably blow that thing up if I can. I'm not gonna mess with it that much. No real need, to be quite honest. If I do get a bomb, that is, of course. This guy leaves a bomb, yes. Nope. No, that was also quite kind of a terrible position for the secret room to be in if it was there. So, of course it wasn't there. How could I be such a shilly mongrel? That's awesome. That's really neat. That's darn ass neat. Alright. So I have enough keys, but I don't think I have enough money, enough sufficiency to really get through with the shop here. I don't think it's worth it. Maybe I'll get super lucky and stumble upon something, but it doesn't really seem like it yet. A dime is always huge. But 1 out of 100, just 1% chance of it appearing out of a regular coin. So don't go gambling on it. That's what I'm trying to say here. Right. Am I gonna go there and do bad stuff to myself? Didn't even need to answer that. I just did it. And it was useful. Just gained 1 spirit heart, which is good. It's good enough for me. And I could go looking for the secret room, right? Yeah, I actually could go looking for the secret room. Nope. Okay, so that bomb is down the drain, basically. just gonna use one, just once. One, and no, nothing. So that's fine. Still, chance of there being an arcade in the next room, and this aforementioned temperances, blood banks. It's in the bag. Goody. These guys will not prove that much of a mess unless they do that, of course. In which case, I will attempt to seize their progress immediately. Now, good sirs, stop your vandalism on this private property. These catacombs are sacred. How dare you besalt them with your presence? Especially with that greenish goo you keep spewing out of your putrid mouth. This foul play is not something I am looking forward to. Foul. I remember foul, you know, like the grossness and the chickenness as being a playable character in some racing game. I don't remember what it was, but it was probably damn hilarious. I remember that much. Or, of course, I didn't can't quite understand what it meant back then, so I just went with a little game, you know, and admit it. You know, Cuban meat actually saved my ass right there. As in, avoided me taking any damage. Good. More bombs. More bombs. This is not the right way, and these are not the right people you should be hanging out with on a Sunday evening, when you should actually be studying your homeworks, and these guys call you up and say, "Hey Dave, why don't we go someplace, man? It's been ages, I'm telling you. I miss you, man. I miss your services. I miss every single thing about you." Then you know you gotta stay the hell away from those. And yeah, there we have them again. These are completely unreliable, and I don't. Oh right, it's Ghost Baby doing stuff for us this time around, which is kinda neat. His specialty is pretty darn useful, so he can prove to be quite a reliable asset. Sometimes. Of course, not always is it possible. I think if you only stayed in one place, it would be so much easier to avoid any hassle. Come here, you silly mongrel. You silly Mongolian! Come here and I will let you taste my fists. Fists. Now, if I could get more money, I would definitely buy the compass. The hollow, oh, so this means more money. That's awesome. The hollow, the golden hollow, which sounds like a movie of some sort. Golden hollow, it's like Clockwork Orange and hollow floors. I don't remember, but this is awesome. Not like hollowed with an A, but with a no this time. As in completely empty. That's what I'm trying to get at. When will these guys separate? That's better. There's the depleting coins wherever you go, and can't believe I didn't take any damage right in that segment. It's awesome, but wow. This makes it insanely useful to go to the shop, in which case I can both buy the item and the pills. I'm a sucker for pills, you know. Ain't nothing getting behind that fact. Cannot get enough medication as it is. I should own a pharmacy just dedicated to myself and me. Wow, Spirit Heart, you are certainly on the wrong track here. I merely picked that up for the tarot card. I guess that was useful, kind of. And this key and the pill, which is probably awful. Wow, that's great stuff. Grand stuff. Real fucking grand, mate. These fellas have always been having so much HP, it's insanely difficult to take them out in any normal context. And they... great, finally. So annoying, I tells ya, so annoying, but they just don't listen, Scapular. Now that's neat. You have been blessed. So every time we go down to 1 red heart and no spirit hearts, I believe we get a spirit heart. Just for 1 room though. But it is reusable. So you can exit and re-enter the room and you got those chances right back in your sleeve. Awesome. Well, first secret room, I'm quite excited. And I had a reason to be. Very nice, very neat. Now I could perhaps go to the shop to next floor. So is it even worthwhile? It almost never is worthwhile going to those accursed sacrificial rooms. So I won't. No, just get on with my life. Actually proving itself out to be quite a good run so far. Things have been coming out Millhouse. For the most part. Could I, yeah, I could. So does it blow up both of them now? No, wow, that's not good. Why the hell did that happen? Why the fuck? Oh, that's annoying. Honestly, not supposed to happen. I can assure you that was not my intention. Yeah, this is which one of them? The third eye or the mom's contacts? I believe it's mom's contacts. Let's have a look. Tears up. Okay, so this is just whatchamacallit. It's just an eye in the back, which I think might also be a tears upgrade, but it is mostly just the chance of you shooting tears out of your back, the back of your head, which is kinda neat. These rooms I always hate because there is huge amount of projectiles flying in your general direction. And the sound does make it kinda hard to distinguish where the shots are coming from, so you always have kind of a hard time deciphering these rooms. Oh boy, that was close. Thank you, dead bird. Fistula, that's been a real long time since. Why the hell did I do that right then? That's kind of not useful, or it doesn't really matter in the first place. So it's fine. It's a fine. Oh, once again. Yeah, no devil room. Though it doesn't really matter now, does it? No devil room means more chance for efficacy in the future. Or something. More chance to... What? Wow, mom's contact. Okay, so I didn't even unlock it yet. And why the hell did I get this room? Why did I deserve this? And holy cow, this is amazing. Dead Dove is like Spirit of the Night, except goddish, holy-ish. You have no remorse taking it. And it also... what else? I think there's one thing missing that Spirit of the Night has, but... yeah, it doesn't really matter. It's, they all... epic shits. So yeah, now Ghost Baby, maybe not that much worth it, but at least you can also use him to create even more damage when you shoot behind rocks. That's, I would say, is pretty worthwhile. And it feels like I have a high chance of shooting teeth. Don't think I do, but yeah, it seems slightly like it. Tough love. Good for the mind and the body. Always reminds me of that Simpson episode with the tough luck. You're gonna show your boy some tough love. Tough luck? Who made this sign? That's awesome. Why this is taking ages to blow, let's be honest. Good. It sounded rather wrong, I would say. Okay, so ultimately, very worth it. Ultimately, still struggling with my efficiency. No, wow, oh, you're right, I shoot at the back of my head, so I accidentally just shot a few shots, warning shots, and it might have costed me a bit of damage and shit. Oh well, or like the chance of me finding the secret room, which is rather not so soon. No, the slot machine is not worthwhile whatsoever. So get out of my face and stay back, basically. I think I just realized something very stupid about not taking Blue Baby. I have to clear Mom's heart with him just once to be able to get to the late game things. So I gotta stay about my games once and get a hold of that. Oh, I just had to crack fingers and not move, and that was kinda scary. I haven't had one single damage up, do I? Speed up, that's fine. So that is something I would say I am lacking in. Do I nope, not there. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this until I get down to Whore of Babylon level of health. Might be lucky to get a health upgrade. Might not though, and that's fine too. Do I... Right, I can always try. Nope, nothing. Wow, that's rather nasty. Here then? Really? Oh no. Jesus, that's annoying. Sometimes you just spend your life away in that. Was that was a blood bank right there? It was. So I had one heart left which I could just use rather quickly. I could do that. Never know. More money is always worthwhile, so... Oh, there you have it! It's happening, it's going on, I can feel it. Yeah. Yes! Oh boy! So I'm gonna do it again, just for the sake of the extra damage. And right. So there you have it. Speed is kind of out of control right this instant, and but our health is very good. Maybe not the best for this character, but health is almost always nice in any given situation. And it almost seemed like it actually spawned Sad Onion for a while there. I think it was just the item pool fucking up and having to search through the right item to give, you could say, in a sense. Now okay, spectral tears still do not shoot through the enemies, which does kind of prove to be a problem. It's in some instances. Deadbird is very high proficiency when dealing with these particular enemy. I'm taking way too much damage from the flames just trying to take them out, basically. That's was rather dumbish. Such a dummy. You big dummy. Let's go inside here, and no, we shall not. I do not give a damn. Now, Deadbird, be very appreciated if you could assist me in my endeavors. But maybe you are not going to, so whatever, mate. Whatever. So I'm getting at? Yeah, that's fine. More bombs, always neat. The depths, always neat. Globins, always neat. And even a black globin for you guys out there who favor these kinds of globins. There is a globin for every taste, every human, and every flavor. Pick your globin at the local Glober Incorporated now. Just call 1-800-55-MEATS for you. Enterprise, I guess. It's like something you usually finish off with. Enterprise, I would say. Awesome. Worth it. Loki, that's also rather been a while since I've encountered this little fella last time. So, I mean, last time I did that was kind of a while ago. So now he does this little cycle, and if that spiky thing could also damage him, that would be most appreciated. It does kind of go after me, but it could as well damage him as it could damage me. So I am no concerned position right now. Oh. Yeah, if we could get these guys to explode right in his face, that would be muchos biene. And not in my face, presumably. That'd be rather neat if it didn't happen. Loki does still seem to be kind of hard to take out. It's not that easy always. Alright, so once you've gotten an angel room, you just go back to getting deals with the devil apparently. Maybe, but if you skip this one, there might be even a high chance of you getting the next, like, deal with the angel. So I'm gonna skip it again and see if stuffs happen. Good stuffs, of course, not the bad stuffs. Cause that's not the stuffs I wanna indulge my shaft in. Oh no. No, knights. I wanna take like voluntary damage actually, just to make Deadbird, make it much easier for us, because this is when Deadbird really shines through. One of the only situations, but it does still do that sometimes. And you gotta be grateful for those instances. You really gotta not take it for granted. Even though you might, and even though, well, you don't really take it for granted, you actually do the kind of the opposite. You will complain of it, since it has costed you so much getting in the first place, being the character as Eve. And as these guys were just stuck in that motion, that was kind of interesting. This is my first spacebar item I've ever gotten on this run. And these poops are gonna be such a pain to distinguish. Also because our follower here has the same shot as us, so it doesn't really matter. No, it's not. I'm just gonna stop, you know, wasting all those poops. Wasting those poops. I'm gonna stop it. I've got diaper in my poopy. Goody. Not much more to be doing. Right. Almost there, little fella. Goody. That's awesome. Just gonna grab a sip of the old Wasser. You know, I've thought about it and I figured, why not? So, let's do this. High Priestess. That's kind of possibly not worth it whatsoever, especially considering that we will be fighting these huge ass monsters. And yeah, thank God. Guardian Angel is, or not Guardian Angel, but Angel Fetus is dead. Things are going much smoother. Now the sun is coming up, and not like the sun, the card, but the real sun out in the open. I kinda can feel it on my face, and trust me, it ain't looking up. So cause it kind of blinded me for a second there, and that's not very nice. I do have drapes, so that's not really the issue at hand. It's just that these drapes are presumably not good enough. Or they are, but I'm just not having close to them good enough. You know what I'm referring to. Haven't used my spacebar item yet, which might have been a bad move in a sense. Why did this guy not blow up when he had the chance, every single chance to do so? He didn't even have the audacity to blow up directly in my face. And you know, I don't take kindly to those people. Well, don't take kindly to your people around here. So Mom's Pearl also good with this character, since there is a natural higher chance of spawning spirit hearts when you are Eve, which is awesome. Don't rightly know how much the chance is. It's not a lot. Alright, let's just leave it at that. It's really not much. But it is enough to get you through tight situations and spots sometimes, which could prove itself handy. It's just enough to make it worthwhile. There are a lot of secret things about Eve that you don't know. She's one of those mysterious, more like mysterious characters where you acquire her very early in the game, but you just really don't know what she's capable of doing. You just instantly realize that she is weaker. Lower base damage, lower base health, and lower base appearance for some too, apparently, because, well, she looks kinda wrecked, to be quite honest. But that's still not something to hold you off. Yeah, just if you get yeah, stuck in there, that would be awesome. Come. Good. So I think I'm gonna finish off the rest of this this floor. I mean, might as well. Spend so much on it in the first place, I could as well finish it off. Nope. I will keep searching for it. Never know where it might be. Not there, that's for true, and the sun is coming back. Please move your specimen body away from this place. Or, for the most part, I kind of tend to like you, but in this particular situation where you're looking at electronic components, it's never really useful to have the sun directly shining in your eyes, in your eyeballs. Let's see, this is a place I have not looked yet. Maybe that was unnecessary. Nope, nothing. So what about the last darned place? Will this yield anything? It did. More guild, which is not on my to-do list right now. Why do I bother? I shouldn't bother. I'm prone to damaging these objects. It's, well, like aesthetical objects, which in most cases don't yield a darn thing. So, oh well. Please avoid doing what you just did. And this is Necropolis. That's why difficulty is tremendously increased, as always. I still do need kind of some very basic things to make this run work out. Well, other awesome people could quite potentially work it out, but I don't really have the means of doing that. Bombs key is very useful in this situation, especially because of this. Yes, very good. Now I can. Now I've seen everything, and now I know. Secret room is here. Open me with your. Okay, then it's not very open-like of you to do that, my friend. Great, sort of, or literally sort of, might. This is kind of worth it, yeah. Just for having a chance of exactly. Jesus Christ. No, not the tick, not the tick. Safety cap is something I like. But yeah, maybe no more because the tick is there in the whole situation. The tick is always kind of cryptic to be messing with. So stop messing and get lesson. Get resin. Whatever that means. I'm actually, yeah, exactly. I was almost like, well, now I'm just looking for another fortune teller to give me anything but the missing page, perhaps. That would be rather nice. Missing page. 5% chance of activating. Oh boy. Activating. No, fine. Necronomicon when you take damage. Wow, which is kind of atrocious. This is a lot of these guys. The lovers. Fine. Maybe you just forgot for a moment there that I'm not Blue Baby and I can actually make use of this. But yeah, you know, decided not to give a damn. I'm just gonna blow this basically. Might have needed it later, might not. This could happen too. So yeah, I should really consider if I wanna like finish up all of these floors or just console it to getting to the boss and the item room. I think I'm gonna do that. This is no use. But just went in the completely opposite direction. I'm gonna use this, why not? Well, then there you have it. So that kinda happened. No, this is can't be tail pills. It's just regular base pills. I had the feeling in the back of my mind that it would be what it was. An error room. Just the exact moment I pressed Q, this thought came creeping up in the back of my mind, leeching at me like the tick, sucking my life force out of my brain and everything underneath it. That it would be an error room. Now you just witnessed a long ass glitch which actually doesn't do anything. It just is there for aesthetical purposes and it just makes it look kind of threatening. But don't worry about it. It doesn't do a goddamn thing. So I haven't really paid attention to our pillars rotation. They are just like semi-okay. They could be much worse at least, but could also be much better. That's what I'm trying to get at. This push pin is absolutely worthless to me. Completely worthless. Just down to 50, down to 50. I know I'm gonna stop my addiction for this wretched yes, good. Oh, are you kidding me? You're making me look bad, game. No, no more. No, stop it. Ugh. Oh, just stop it. No more of this silly, nonsensical humor of yours. Oh my, oh my. Ooh. These guys certainly have kind of a lot more HP than you usually would admit, but maybe my damage is just atrocious, so I can't notice. That is only a speed upgrade, which is not very useful in my current situation whatsoever. Oh man, this is a rather frightening room to be taken on. I wish I had bumped into the explosive fella. Apparently I didn't. And isn't the explosive fella supposed to give you items, or is that only an Acropolis if you have the very low chance of encountering him? Great. I think Ace of Spades might be even better in this particular case, since uphills are not really that looking up. Once again, going away from my past premises, being under the commitment that pills is the best thing on this entire world. Commit your life to pills and pills will commit their health care for you, my friend. No, that is not how the system works. You gotta learn from your past mistakes and say, no, this is not how it works. I got a cube of meat which can take care of this bloody booger. Goody. Not gonna go to the accursed room. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no no no. Fine, you just blow up in your own darned face and I'll be content. I'm getting loads of hearts, but that does have its explanation, being that, well, little Chad is in my team of pranksters. So he'll be here for a little while so far. That's something you can bet on. Put a fork in it and call it a day. Not for true. These glow binnacle characters should be very much dead. Good. And this is not a pleasant room. I'm just trying to take them out from distance when I still have the upper hand. When this guy's trapped like that, that's when you know you have the upper hand. These guys, I remember back when I was had my very first few runs on the womb, and I thought to myself, oh wow, these guys deal one whole lot of damage. That's holy shit, that's so unique to them, and oh my god, it didn't happen with any of the other enemies. Turns out I was dead ass wrong with that, especially context. I'm just gonna plop it down and see if I can get lucky. Oh, I did. Whoa, okay, just keep blowing up. That's a very nice aesthetical effect you got there, Mr. Boom. Ah, yes. First damage up in the damn game and the Bible. I was almost better than Mr. Boom, so I'm just gonna take it. Gotta move on. I mean, I guess I can evaporate mom's heart in one use if I do this. I believe that's what it actually does, so I'm just gonna go right on and do that. Don't think anyone will complain on my decision with that. If you have any commentaries in this, be sure to leave a remark saying don't you fucking go do that, I'm gonna non-subscribe. Non-subscribe, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna completely subscribe like a totally. Don't need anything more. Left hand might even be better than yeah, Ace of Spades, not gonna lie, even though it might sound slightly cryptic and wrong, and I might be an asshole for doing it. Not like a direct asshole, but just stupid. So these rocks are being extremely non-detrimental to my success. On the other hand, extreme benefactorially good. So yeah, this guy's just dropping his stuffs all over the place for me to freely use. So I'm gonna do the same procedure with you, little child. Sweet child of mine. And I think I'm gonna do this if it oh, it does. It does. It really can I go to the cathedral? Can I go to the cathedral? Oh boy, I'm so screwed. I have literally like 0.5 chance of doing this, which is not 0, but it's not like 100 either, so yeah, I'd say I'm pretty screwed, especially considering I just took damage from these fellas. I mean, he is champion version, so should come up with something nice, which is always like something at least. Yes. Now what? I just went in the complete opposite direction that I was supposed to do, but I was looking for my secret room. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. That's exactly the disposition that I am in right now. And why is he leaving these red grains off every time? Was that a visual glitch, or was that supposed to happen? The world might never know. More money is absolutely fan-fucking-delicious. Amazing game. Amazing that you have such a high competence and knowing what is right and wrong in this society of ours. I didn't think they would get tired They would all get tired right at that current situation. Apparently they did. That was not very nice of them. So if only they could follow the same pattern, I'll be most appreciated. Maybe you're not gonna do that and you're just gonna be dig-ass fools and follow your own sense of style. I'm looking to, yeah, that's the ideal position, especially considering they're so slow. You guys are so slow because you can shoot. Well, in return of you being able to shoot at me, I am able to do this and you to stall you, basically. That's rather neat. These are also rather neat. Now, little Chad is kind of useful, at least kind of useful still. He does have, Are you fucking me, game? Are you really just plunging my asshole right now? This is a scary position, but I'm very glad these rocks were positioned just where they are, or else no chance in hell I would get through this. Wow, that's that is surely for sure. With no spectators and no reasonable way of getting through. You're pretty much screwed, mate. My damage is like what? There is no chance in the heck of it that I'll get through here. So I should just give it up and call it a day, I think, for the sake of humanity and sake of the rest of my day. This will surely affect my general spirits when I have to do actual serious stuff. Not that this ain't serious, but you know, it's like it's not really life determining this essence, or it could be if I make enough monetization. But considering I only get approximately 2 views a day, that's really not looking much likely. Oh, this is gonna be a quick thing. I'm just gonna draw my drapes up. That's this thing. This is getting rather intense. I'm just gonna take a sip of water, so excuse me, this might seem antisocial. And yes, I am drinking from a bottle, in case you should wonder. The bottle is on my desk, and it shouldn't really be anything but that. Now this is gonna be fun. Let's leave it at that. It's gonna be fun. Not good. I'm gonna die like instantly, as you can already say or see. Like dealing literally no damage to the fella. Pentagram only damage up in the entire game that I've acquired, and that's basically like having base damage. Like literally, it's that's all. So whatever game you had your fun, times. I had my fun times too. I'm gonna do this just for the heck of it. See if I can get a second chance. Probably not. Like I'm just gonna go down just as fast. But I did it, and yeah, I'm not gonna stall the game by taking dead cat. That would just be rather dreadful. I don't know what I went through with this. Right here, I thought I could get like, if I got more hearts, but I'm just gonna lose hearts. So yeah, what basically is what you would be asking yourself right now. What are you in fact doing with your life right now, sonny boy? Oh, but I do not know, my friend. That is why I am concerned. High priestess, that's something at least that I could get use of. And a dead cat is something I could not get use of. So instead of dying gloriously to Isaac, which would be ideal, I think I'm just gonna die gloriously to everything else in this floor. Just not advisable. No, stop doing that. Stop throwing yourself up like this, friend. Ah, why do you keep doing this? Stop spawning these red suckers. But now, chances of success is a little bit better. In some weird dimensional instant. Yeah, I'm just gonna stall him out by... no, okay, so you wouldn't get stalled, huh? Is that really how you want to handle things? Why don't you pick a fight with someone your own size, Monstro 2? It's definitely not what you're doing right now. You should be dead. You should really consider the fact of you being dead. Speed up. Oh, why not? Why the hell would I not take a speed up? This is just what I'm in need of. Exactly what I'm in need of, pal. This is gonna be slightly quicker than it was the last time, but still, like, either I die because my sprite is too big to fit on the screen with these two Gertie Junior machines. I'm gonna call them machines because what else are they? They are complete machines. They got nothing on anything to work out, that's for true. And I only have one orbital, and if there's one thing you really want to kind of prioritize when you're dealing with these two enemies, with or with Isaac, not with these guys, they're just an annoyance no matter, almost no matter what you have. You want to prioritize having low fire rate, high damage, and even more important, orbitals. Orbitals, blocking tears is the huge benefactor right here. You almost take no contact damage, like, whatsoever. It's all in the tears he shoots at you, trying to prove something with himself. This is such a long episode. I'm very sorry for you who had to bear with this. Why was it so... well, it was so dim before. Am I gonna die if I use the Bible? You know, we might as well just see if that's what's gonna happen. High Priestess does that, which dealt like... whoa, that dealt 4/4 of her life, which was 4/4 more than I expected. Four quarters, 1/4. 4/4, that would rather be too much, I would say. No, there's never been too much, but it would be kind of a lot. Maybe I was always reacting and it was merely like 1. But yeah, whatever. If I'm gonna take 1 more damage, I'm just gonna use a Bible and see what I might get out of that. And it's actually looking darned as better than I imagined it would. So that's okay. I did take the damage, and what does this do? It just does a fly for another few instances or so. What the hell? Just yeah, I got killed by myself. That happens too. Thank you for watching this huge ass episode where something gets done. I mean, I beat the game with D for the first time. That's something, but not much else than that. Oh well. Thank you for watching, mates. Peace out.